it means is looking at the parent-infant interaction. So, for example, a mother will come into the office, let's say she's had some problems with her baby not sleeping. And she'll come in and she'll say, well, Johnny didn't sleep well again last night, and I don't know why. I tried this and it doesn't seem to be working. And she will be sitting here and I will offer her to have the baby on the floor, for example, and we'll sit down and observe the baby together. And as mother tells me the story, I'm listening to mom and I'm also watching the baby and seeing what their interaction is. I may then at some point say, well, you just expressed some concern for Johnny and he actually looked at you. And the mother will then stop what she's saying, for example, and look at her baby and say, oh, I never expected, how would he know this? And then I would step in and say, well, it's surprising how much babies can really understand. Maybe not the words, but certainly the tone of voice. And the love that was in your voice was something that he picked up. And so the mother might look again at the baby and reconsider what she thought of her baby. And she may then go on to say, well, she did notice the other day that he looked at her more significantly and she'd brought a toy out and it looked like he tried to reach it and they had a nice moment. And as she's recounting this story, you can see warmth on her face looking towards Johnny, and you can also see him wriggling and reaching his arms out with some pleasure towards her. I would then remark again about the warmth and the interaction between the two of them, and comment on how important and significant this is for making a baby feel welcome in the home and feeling close. And the mother then might comment on how this closeness is something that she feels in this moment as well. And we would comment then on how when we feel close, mother to baby, or mother, for example, to her partner, now wouldn't this also make her feel good if she'd had spent some time with her partner, for example, they'd had a good conversation and she felt calm at the end of it. And yes, she might say she's had that experience, that it is quite settling to speak to a good friend or a partner and feel significantly better at the end of a conversation. I might then use that opportunity to say something like, well, Johnny now too looks quite settled after he's had that lovely warm moment with you, and see how he's playing with the toys. So the experience of having had a warm moment with you has calmed him and allowed him to learn and explore and grow in a way he couldn't do when he first came in. I would then use that opportunity to also say that just as mom feels calm after speaking to a friend, I suspect that Johnny also would feel calm and probably sleep better, just like she would, if he's had some of those warm moments towards the end of his day. So we would then construct how to allow that to happen in the home and see what impact that would have on Johnny's sleep problem. And so in that way, we would draw in some of mom's interpersonal interactions to lead those to construct a more comfortable environment for the infant, which I suspect would lead to a better sleep.